Hello and welcome to today's session on Peak Performance Secrets. My name is Kamoya Benjamin. Excited to connect with you here today on our session. What a great joy! What a great joy! Welcome, welcome. And even as we get started today, I want to thank all of you that have been tuning in to our Peak Performance Secrets every single day. Thank you so much to all of you that have been joining me. I'm super excited. Just want to get my audio here. Yes, wanted to make sure that I've got my tech in place. And one of the things that I absolutely enjoy about this Peak Performance Secrets is the feedback that I've received from those of you who are watching, either written to me, left a comment in the video, or just written send me a text on my WhatsApp and just told me how this is supporting and serving you in your growth journey as you create your dreams, as you create that which you know is possible for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for tuning in and coming in. Today I'm shooting this live again and excited to be teaching on something that is at the core of the work that I do. When I say that I identify as a peak performance coach, what does that exactly mean? It means that as a dreamer, as somebody who is on the path out there seeking to create a dream, as somebody who has got a desire in your heart to be more, to do more, and to have more, as somebody who wants to reach your goals, as somebody who senses that there is greater potential within you and you want to reach it, the purpose of this peak performance lunch and learns is that you can gain an insight, an awareness, and aha that will support you, especially as you go forward in creating your goals, your dreams, whatever that may be. It is my great joy to support you in this journey in a way that will, spark and ignite the dreams and the desires that are within you. And so the conversation today on dreams is one that is really close to my heart because as a dreamer, I do know very well that um, if you do not reach your goals, if you do not reach your dreams, it's going to become really difficult for you to live a life that is meaningful and brings great satisfaction to you. If you sense that you could be more, but you don't have a way and a pathway to do that, that can be really frustrating. As I'm going to be teaching more in this week, what I want you to do is to really bring your dream and examine your dream through the lens of the teaching that I'm going to be sharing with you this coming week. All right? So there we have it. Today we are talking about the two valleys of every dream. The two valleys of every dream. Do you have a dream? And what does that dream really entail? How clear is that dream? How much time have you invested to bring clarity to that dream? And are you taking the steps towards reaching and realizing that dream? And if not, what is holding you back? What is holding you back? I would suggest that at any given time, if you as a dreamer is facing a challenge, you feel that you're stuck, there is no momentum in the direction of your dreams, your goals, and your desires, it's because you're navigating one of these two valleys. And I'm going to teach on that in a minute, especially as we unpack this idea of dreams. Let me bring something up on my screen here. I love to do that. Always love to bring something up on my screen and teach from that. Give me a second. Dreams. Something's supposed to be coming up on the screen, but it's not. Give me a second. The tech here is not serving me today as it should. But no worries. We always got a way to skin this animal. Sometimes the tech misbehaves. When you need it, that's when it's like, yeah, man, I'm taking a hike. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think we should be having it or not. I want to find a way to bring it up on my screen and also share it with you. But you know what? If that doesn't work, there's always more than one way to do this. And I'm going to make sure. Thank you so much for all your comments, for you guys coming on live and just giving me feedback about this. You know what? The way I normally like to do it is not happening. But guess what? We're going to have to deal with this today, okay? I'm sharing my screen on a different device, so I won't be able to circle and draw as I normally want to. But I want to talk about the two valleys of every dream. And why this is important is because you're a dreamer and you're going. And I've already asked you this question, do you have a dream? And, how clear is that dream? One of the things that really surprised me as a dreamer, I thought that people have dreams. I thought that people already know what they want. Like they're super excited. There's a better future. There's a better tomorrow. But I was surprised to come to learn that, some people don't have dreams. And why they don't have dreams is because they've been disappointed by their dream. They had a dream. They had a great desire that this would happen and then it didn't happen. It's like, what's the point of having a dream if I get disappointed by the dream that I have? So forget it. I'm not going to have a dream. I'm not going to have a dream. I won't care. I won't bother. I don't want to put myself through that. And I know that. I know it can be painful because I've had my dreams of my own. And in today's teaching, what I've shared with you is if you're stuck, if you're frustrated, if you're feeling like, this dream is not happening, it's probably taking too long. I don't know whether, I have it within me to pursue this dream. If you're feeling that, it's because you're navigating one of these two valleys. And when you think about the idea of valleys, valleys precede mountaintops. Deep, deep valleys come before very, very high mountaintops. And if you're not achieving your dream, you're somewhere in the valley. But your dream is still valid. Your dream is still alive. And so what I need you to do is I need you to appreciate that the two valleys that you need to go through are an indication of the height of your dream. Look at this quote by Suzanne Woods. She says, the higher the mountain, the deeper the valley. And if you're in a valley right now, my message to you is hang in there. Keep taking the next step. Keep moving forward because you're probably navigating one of these two valleys. Now, you packed your bags and you're ready to go towards the destination. This is the dream that you've always had and desired, and you're moving forward. And the misconception that people have about dreams is that dreams do look something like this. No, that's not what dreams look like. Dreams are valleys and steps. It's not just the staircase moving one step after the other. There's always a challenge that's going to be presented to you when you're living out your dream. Let me bring something here. I always love this. Good thing. Might be able to bring up my screen for you and just teach you something from today's teaching. Okay, so you're here, and I love to talk about this. You're in a place called here. You're at a place called here. Okay. And you want to go to a place called there. And there really is what represents your dream. It represents your desire. It represents, that future that you see is possible. The way I like to call it, it represents more income, more impact, more clarity, more decisiveness, whatever more represents. Okay, that place is there. And you're looking to leap from here, okay, in order for you to get there. Now, ordinarily, it's not a leap. It's not a leap. It's not even a staircase. No, it's not. But we just represent it to show you the journey and the progression to move from here where you are to there where you want to go. But it's not the way you see it. Rather, if you're here and you want to go to a place called there, guess what? The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to go through the first valley. This valley is called the valley of ownership. The valley of ownership. And the valley of ownership asks this one question. Is this dream my dream? Is my dream my dream? Whose dream is this? Because when you're embarking on banning all sources of retreat and setting yourself and your investment and your time in the direction of your dream, you will always come to this point where you ask, okay, Benjamin, are you really doing this? Do you really want to do this? Do you want to get on this path? Is this what your life is going to be about? And at that point, you will always come across this valley. It's the valley of ownership, and it's the first valley that you cross when you are in dream building journey phase mode. Is this dream my dream? Because most people are chasing their parents' dream. They're chasing their spouse's dream. They're chasing an imaginary dream based on society's expectations. They're chasing a spouse's dream. They're chasing, their children's dreams. To be someone, to do something, and to have an outcome that is not really from the core of their being. I know that too well, because there is a time and a season in my life when I thought that it was easier, it was better for me to pursue a dream that someone else seemed to already have figured out. And I was just a piece, a contributor in the big dream, and I wanted to be part of that success. You may be pursuing your employer's dream because you see how you fit into that dream. But the bigger question to ask is, how does that dream connect to your personal dream? And you achieving that personal dream results to a greater fulfillment and satisfaction. I'm not saying that you can, that if you're in an employment space, you're only chasing the employer's dream. No, matter of fact, I'm saying that you want to be aligned in an organization and doing a day job that aligns with your dream. If I took up a job today and I took up a job that was in an organization for learning and development, teaching and training, guess what? I'm living my dream. But I'm living my dream within the context of an organization. And so I have the fire and have the zeal. And so whenever I'm asking myself this important question, is this dream my dream? Is this dream my dream? Is this dream my dream? Every morning I wake up and it's like, oh, today is Monday. I don't feel like going to work. Today is Monday. I've got a lineup of calls. I ask myself, is this dream my dream? Or am I living somebody else's dream? If you don't think about it on the front end, at some point in the journey, you will have to answer the question, is this dream my dream? Whose dream are you pursuing? Whose dream takes up a big chunk of your time? Because the value of ownership, when you're a dreamer and you've got a big dream ahead of you and you begin to pursue it and you begin to take steps in that direction, you normally will ask this question, is my dream my dream? But you know why most people are comfortable chasing a dream that's not their dream? Because either way, they're not paying the ultimate price. Because either way, they're giving the least that is necessary. Just enough not to get fired. Because when you are in dream development mode, guess what? As you begin to take the next steps, as you begin to move in the direction of your dream, you come across the second most important valley, which is the valley of price. I had John Maxwell teaching this when I was 19, and it just got my head straight, helping me understand what I needed to do to accomplish the dream that I had. And it started with answering this first question. Is my dream my dream? Whose dream am I chasing? And I did see, like I've shared with you, I did see how I was chasing other people's dreams. And I'm very conscious nowadays when somebody is calling me into something, is like, hey, you know what? I think you'd be a great addition to this program. You'd be a great addition to this thing we are doing. Why don't you come alongside us? And they are lobbying and they are calling me. Let's meet for coffee. Let's talk about X, Y, Z. And I'm like, okay. And I'm asking myself, whose dream is this? Does my dream fit into this dream? Is this dream my dream? Because asking this question helps me not to struggle when it comes to the second dream, the second valley, which is the valley of price. Every dream has a price. I'm going to talk about it in this series on day 5 of this series. That's on Friday, the 22nd of September. I'm going to talk about the things that your dream requires from you. I'm going to talk about those. And what I want you to do is I want you to tune in. But today I just want to touch on it briefly, because the dream that you have is going to require several things. And when we're talking about price, we're talking about several things. Number one, we're talking about daily action. There is something that you have to do every day for your dream to become a reality. We're talking about disciplines. There are things that you must stop for your dream to become a reality. We're talking about habits. You must develop certain habits for your dream to become a reality. And you must get good at those things. If you don't get good at those things, your dream will not be realized. Most people struggle when it comes to the value of price. And the value of price, when you struggle to pay the price for your dream, what happens is that you mostly will realize that you probably never contemplated the value of ownership. Do I want to do this? Is this thing the thing that I want to be, dedicate my time and my life towards? Is this it? Is this the thing? And failing to answer the question of the value of ownership, is my dream, leads us to struggle to the value of price, which is the price that you have today to pay on a daily basis. Every day you pick up the dream, and you pick up your desires, and you take one more step. Do you know what? For the last 9 years, I have been building a platform, which is what you are on today, to mentor, to coach, to speak, to train, and to add value to the lives of others. I used to run an advertising agency that was called In Your Face Advertising. It was quite successful. Pioneered transit advertising in East Africa. If you ever saw an advert on a City Hopper or a KBS back in 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, that was my business. It was called In Your Face Advertising. And I worked in that space long enough, but I knew at the core of my heart that my dream was to stand on a platform and a podium and to speak and to coach and to train and to serve others. But I was paying the price in order for me to build my dream. I had mentors who had come before me in the journey, and they had supported me to create clarity of my dream. They had supported me to build a roadmap from here to there of how I was going to achieve my dream. But building a big advertising agency was not my dream. And I began to pay the price to move in the direction of my dreams. I went for further studies. I began to make connections. I went for my certification. The certifications were costly with the John Maxwell team. I continued to do certifications for MBTI, certifications for the Leadership Circle Profile, sharpening my craft, getting good at what I do, getting good at speaking, rehearsing, practicing. My time and my treasure was being deployed significantly, heavily in the direction of my dream. I had owned the dream. And I had said, you know what? If this is going to be, I'll pay every price that is required. And today, I continue to pay the price. Every day at 1 p.m., I show up to teach. I show up to train. Whether there's one person, whether there's 2 people, whether there's 2 million people, I'll show up and I'll teach with the same intensity. I'll have prepared with clarity and guidance about what do I want to teach this week. I just didn't wake up and be like, what am I going to teach? No, I'm paying the price. I'm paying the price every single day. And every time the question comes to me, oh, I got to record again. Why am I doing this? Why do I need to allocate time to plan? Why do I need to allocate time to come up with the next episode? Why do I allocate time to plan my slide deck, to plan my tech, to plan everything? I'm paying the price because I own this dream. I own this dream. And you know what's interesting? As you pay the price, The dream recognizes that you are worthy of it, and it comes to embrace you. It comes to meet you on the path. I'll be talking about how there is no such thing as chasing your dream. That's tomorrow's teaching. Why chasing your dream is faulty, it's untrue, it's a lie. It's not possible to chase your dream. The dream comes to you as you walk and move towards it. I'm going to expound on that tomorrow. But today, what I wanted you to see is I wanted you to see there are two valleys of every dream. Which valley are you in right now? Which valley are you in right now? Are you in the valley of price? Are you in the valley of ownership? Which valley are you in right now? Which valley are you navigating as you build your dream? Do you understand the price? Do you understand the price that your dream is going to require from you? Because eventually what happens is, if you are here, okay, let's undo that. If you are here and you own this dream, that yes, this is my dream, and you begin to move in this direction, and you're paying the price on a daily basis, guess what? You're gonna, yes, this is kind of a value of the price that you're paying. This entire space right here is a value of paying the price, on every single day. You're paying the price. Guess what? You get to this place where now the vision has been realized and you are excited. And for most people, it's true that yes, over time, they also don't pay the price. This is time. Over a specific amount of time, they don't get there where they want to go, where their dream is, and they're excited. They get to another place called there, down here, where they've not achieved their dream. And why? It's because they never paid the price and they end up down here. But for you, if you're going to pay the price, it's going to be a bit of a twist and a turn. But in all these moments, there are two things that you're going to have to keep answering. Is this dream my dream? That's the value of ownership. Is this dream my dream? And what is required? That's the value of price. Every dreamer that you know out there, if you ask them in the middle of the night, in the 2 a.m., in the 3 a.m., when they were about to quit on that dream, when they were about to say, you know what, I've done everything that it takes, I think I'm going to let go. The question came, is this dream my dream? Am I going to continue doing this? What? I need X more to do Y. Am I going to continue to do this? And because they answered the question of yes, this is it. If I don't do this, there's a why behind it. If I don't do this, the millions will not. If I don't do this, if I don't do what I'm doing, if I don't show up every day to pay this price, I know what will happen. And I cannot stand before God and say, I think the price was too high. That's why I didn't want to pay the price. No, I want to show up to him and I want him to say, wow, welcome, good and faithful servant. You've done your job. That's why I speak and teach and coach and train, whether there's someone or there's no one. My calling, my invitation, my mission, my mandate is not to show up when people show up. It's to show up in spite, despite whether any of you show up. But I thank you guys that have tuned in today and are watching today. Where are you in this dreamer's journey? What are you contemplating right now? What's the greatest demand right now from your dream? Is it asking you about the ownership? Is it asking you, because every level will come again. The ownership will come again. Wow, this demands more. Setting up a studio for me was a cost I had to pay. And wow, I have to do this. Now, there's another dream, there's another price coming up for me. And when that price comes, wow, is this dream my dream? Why am I doing this again? Can you tell me why are we doing this? Who gets to benefit from all this? I see why. I pay the price. 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 Have you ever heard somebody say that the dream is free, but the journey is not? That's what it means. The habits, the disciplines, the things that you need to drop, the person that you need to become. That's the price. That's the price that you have to pay. Understand the price tag on your dream. Understand the price tag on your dream, because Paul Martinelli, my mentor, shared with me just recently in a session that we were in. He says, Benjamin, what are you expecting? What are you expecting? Are you high or something? What are you expecting? You've got a dream to speak to 100,000 individuals on a daily, monthly basis? 100,000 individuals? And you want to invest how much again in that dream? And he was likening it to a business. He said, if you are opening a business like, let's talk about a KFC franchise, and it's situated in one of the busiest malls. You are opening that franchise. How much money would you put down? How much would you pay just for franchise fees, even before you buy a single brick, even before you buy the automatic kitchens, even before you brand the store, even before you pay the rent? How much would you invest? What's your dream? And what are you expecting? What are you expecting the price is going to be? You're expecting that the dream will happen and you're going to remain the same? No. We all have to change. We all have to become somebody who has that dream. And that's the only thing that the dream wants from us. And so we've got to pay the price. Wherever you are in your journey today, I want to inspire you and encourage you. Let's keep going. Let's keep running. Let's keep thriving together. And I say this because if you're at a place where you're like, you know what, I need help in order for me to live out my dream, guess what? I have developed a mentorship program that is going to help you thrive. I know you have a dream in your faith, your relationship with God. You've got a dream in your fitness, a certain body, a certain fitness. When you wear clothes, a certain way you're going to feel. The confidence when you show up looking a certain kind of way. You have a dream to thrive, to have a family and to nurture them and for you to become the person that they admire and they love and they look up to. I know you've got a dream to work in a certain area that brings a meaning and an impact in the lives of others. It fulfills you. I know you've got a dream for your finances and how you're going to change the lives of people. The good thing about money is that it not only just, does good for you, that it allows you to make a difference in the lives of others. And if you want to thrive in each of these 5 areas, welcome to my Peak Performance Mentorship Program. It's launching on the 23rd of September. This coming Saturday, at the time of this recording, 23rd of September, 2023. And I'm inviting you to click the link that is in the description after this teaching so that you can really tune in and connect with me. Just click Peak Performance Mentorship, put in your email, and let's start a conversation. I'm looking forward to connecting with you there because guess what? It is my mission to help you reach your dreams, deploy yourself at the optimum mindset and skill set required in order for you to pay the price that's required to reach your dream. It's possible. I'm living proof of that. Story of my life. And I'm inviting you to join me on the journey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please type in the comments before you go. What is the one thing that you've taken away from today's teaching and broadcast? Today's Lunch and Learn on Peak Performance Secrets. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be with you tomorrow. And we're still talking about dreams in this series, the week of 18th to the 22nd of September. Blessings. Be well. Bye for now.